Welcome to GM Ship. And yes, we're back at it again. Another sinking ship, guys, and you're probably saying, where is your face? Well, I figured just to stay continued from the other ships, I want to actually keep my face cam out of this video just to kind of keep it in continuum with all the other videos I did as well on sinking ships, since none of them had face cam because I didn't do face cam at the time. But I really wanted to have this video just be all about the ship and not have me distract anything. So this, guys, is GM Ship. Now, it doesn't really have a name, but I figured that I would call it the RMS Gladiator because it is called GM Ship, GM. So I figured G from Gladiator. I was going to think of something with M in it, but I couldn't really think of it. With all of its extensive rooms and massive, massive size. I mean, this ship is actually one of the biggest ships that we've seen in Garry's mod. Obviously, it does not compare to all the ships from Acid, as those ships are far superior in build quality, and just how it's executed, and just an overall generalization. It's just a much better ship, all three of them from Acid, especially the Valiant, because that one is the one that has a very interesting surprise towards the middle end of its sinking. The ship features many awesome key features from other ships, and I said features 2 times, yes I did. We have live boats, beautiful lounging areas, a center elevator that does indeed work, as you would expect. Press the button and the elevator comes up or down, depending on where you are when you activate it. Taking you all the way up to the top floor, which at the top floor you just take a turnaround and then you are at what is known as the bridge. This is the command center, basically, where all of the commands are issued to control the ship, as well as some high-tech stuff, and this button. Don't touch this button. We have a bunch of controls here, as you would imagine. We have phones. We even have a computer here, guys. Hopefully it's not a Dell. And here we have the theater, it looks like. Some kind of wooden platform where a band would perform, or some kind of group would act out. For any kind of humorous kind of activity, it would be here. And then we have a lovely red velvet staircase coming on down into the next floor, and then staircases that go all the way down to the bottom. Making your way precisely around 3 to 4 floors down, you will find this rainbow-colored room, and this is where some magic happens. I welcome you guys to the RMS Gladiator's bowling room. This is where you go to get those turkeys, if you know what I mean. I could imagine many people coming here with many amounts of fun, playing with friends and family. And that was a horrible shot. Although it appears that the alley has actually been decommissioned for quite a while now. Over here to your right you have your local bar, and then obviously to your left we have the central elevator. Going forward down this hall we have the rooms and the cabins that the passengers would reside in while they have their lovely stay. There's many rooms to choose from, all with a beautiful out window of the outer deck, and it looks beautiful. Towards here we have a door, looks like it's pointing out towards the bow of the ship. And then we have the front deck right there, and then this upper deck right here towards the left, with the lifeboats flanking us towards there as well. With a beautiful view of the lovely squared ocean. Taking the stairs up towards where the bridge is near, but going down, you will find this awesome room flanked by 2 plants on the left and right. And we have this library with a lovely campfire and some awesome comfy chairs as well, and a newspaper from morning's coffee. Coming into here we have 2 rooms. Towards the right we have glass automatic doors, along with some buttons with automatic food dispensation. We have all your Chinese noodles, or Japanese, whichever you prefer. And then we have this beer. We have water. We have cans of soda. We have milk. And we have watermelons. What more could you want? Watermelons. Towards the left, we have what looks to be some kind of like prison cell. Oh. Okay. It's actually the lumber yard. So this is where you would get your hardware in order to do certain things with the ship, or even sell, for whatever reason. And then there is an alarm. Over here you can buy your lovely bird baths or fountains, or even a big chalice. I drink out of that. And to the right you can spawn your beautiful benches for sitting down when you feel fatigued. Or even spawn boxes to put all your shit in. It's always here on the RMS Gladiator. We've made it back to the central elevator, but if you keep going forward, you will find a surprise. With lights glooming everywhere and the party just starting, with your local bar right here, this is the massive part of the bar, of course. We have the dance room, where people can get jiggy with it, regardless if you want to or not. Going down, we have this awesome looking room, with some kind of clinic, it looks like. Ah, of course, for all your medical needs. And then back here, we have the dentistry. Coming down a few floors, you will find another lounging area, where you will wait for your beloved to come back from needles poking into his gums, while getting his teeth cleaned as well. We have this room back here, which is security. Unauthorized personnel must never, ever access this area. And for the love of God, never touch the keycard. Ever. Alright, we have the door open. Sweet, that keycard worked perfectly. Welcome to the security override. We have a button there, which you must never, ever press under any circumstance. We have a light, some microwave, and of course the chief's chair, where he sits to monitor all the prisoners to make sure they're not doing anything horribly bad, and a stripping pole for all those crazy people. Just kidding, it is a gate that removes every weapon that is in your possession, so you cannot harm any of the security guards. And of course here's the prison cell, which they can open and close manually. And that's about it with security. Heading on down this hallway, you will find stairs up to the next floor. But proceed forward and you will go down to the next floor. Down in this compartment hatch where we have another stairwell, if you go towards the door we have a storage containing unit, as well as the mass storage unit right here. This is where we keep everything, including vehicles, large containing boxes, or anything that could fit in here, honestly. You could probably put a whale and we could easily take that with us. And then here we have this random hole here for no freaking reason. Going down to the main containing storage unit, we have this massive space, a doorway that goes up to the stairwell to the room that we were just in, and a door that goes underneath the stairs for extra equipment if needed. You can access the main storage doors as well to go towards what seems to be the front of the ship. The bow indeed does open. The complete front of the bow has completely opening doors, complete automatic, without any kind of inconvenience. So you can eat everything in front of you. Iceberg? I don't think so today. Run right into the iceberg and eat that motherfricker. And then boom, have your kids come down to the main storage compartment and you could play in the snow, even in the summer. And if a glacier comes in here and fills the entire compartment and melts, then boom, we got a sinking ship. If you ever wanted to relive the Titanic experience, now you can. And of course the main storage compartment also has a back door that does indeed open upon command of the console. And then here we have the stern of the ship, which you could easily come aboard and store things on in the back. Everything likes it from the back. Going back towards the main storage containing unit, we have this door here that goes into here. Do not press that alarm. Going down another set of stairs, we have what seems to be the engine room. Here's the engine room, and we're actually about towards the area of the bow. You can see the curvature of the ship to where the bow is connected. And then down here, we have definitely the engine room. These are the shafts that control the propellers towards the back of the ship. And then this is the main engine right here. Beautiful. Towards this little room, we have another door right here, of course. And this open hatch, conveniently open for us, but can be closed upon command. Dropping down, we have what appears to be inside the bow. So we are now at the bow, which is at the exact bottom of the ship. The ship does not get any lower than this, and this is the flood compartment that is needed to keep the ship afloat. This compartment covers the entire length of the ship, all the way from the bow, completely to the stern, all the way to the end. And the only way out is that single compartment towards the center. Way towards the back, we have this sort of oil container looking thingy-majiggy. And we have some kind of electrolyzed generator in some way. And of course we have some kind of storage elevator here for service, which you can access right by where the hole is located, which is where we just were. We are now in the storage container again. Going up a floor using the central elevator, we have the opening to the front deck towards where the bow is. And you guys can see where the bridge is, as well as the upper two decks as well, with a beautiful, completely front-facing glass, completely covering so you can witness the Titanic all over again. You know what scene I'm talking about. By now you probably already clicked away from the video because you figured you're doing a boat tour. What the hell is this? Well, correction, it's not a boat, this is a ship, good sir. But also, I've been playing along, and if you haven't left already, you're gonna want to stay for this because we're gonna sink the bitch. And I am not even going to censor that, because that is not a curse word. That is referencing that this ship is a massive female dog, which indeed it is because it's about to go down. Go towards the bridge, where we were at before as you've known, and get ready to put on your swimming trunks because it sinks fast. Activate this button and this thing will instantly start sinking, similar to how the GM row packs went down, and it's going to get messy. If there were any passengers on the ship, I would say go to a lifeboat immediately, or just freaking jump off right now because you don't want to be on this thing when it goes down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Just messing with you, it does not sink. Actually, it does. Let me actually get my crowbar real quick. Oh, here we go. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Okay. And there we go, guys. It's rising. Now, may I remind you guys that it takes forever to get this thing to sink. I mean, it sinks quick, but it takes forever to actually have it to start. Oh, and here's the water. This is how quick it sinks. Here's the next deck, and the next one, and there it is coming up. Here's the dance floor, and there it is, guys. The water's coming up. Oh! Here's the last deck up here, and here's the top of the ship. And there's the water, and it's sunk. Just like that. And here's what it looks like underwater. As you guys can see, fully submerged. There's water underneath water. That makes no sense at all, but I'll go along with it. So if you guys are curious what happens, the water actually rises up instead of the ship actually sinking. So technically the ship is not sinking, the water is just rising. Whether that actually means the same thing, I'm not too sure. But I gotta admit, I love the ship. I love how it looks. Like, look at all these beautiful windows. Look at all the awesome rooms and all the awesome areas in the ship. The cool central elevator I loved as well. I didn't like how it sank, of course. Does not even go near Acid's amazing mechanic that he used to make it sink. I don't know how the heck he even did that, but Acid's an awesome guy because somehow he found a way to make those awesome ships sink, and he did it very damn well. But alas, guys, I'm trying to find every sinking ship that I possibly can in Garry's mod and do a showcase of them for you guys. And I came across this today and I had to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked this video, leave a like down below and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And also, if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter down below, you can do that. And if you want a server for yourself, like what I have with my own dedicated server, which will be up very soon, then go to EL Hosting Services. The link will be down below. If you use the code NecrosVideos, you'll get a 30% discount when you get any kind of server package, I do believe. You can get servers for Garry's mod, you can get them for Counter-Strike Go, you can get them for even, I believe, Call of Duty, and a plethora of other games. Go check out their website down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.